What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to week 2 of the SDA. It's kind of funny because I'm doing week 2 before week 1 because of my trip, but this week we have got a fantastic battle for you guys because we are going up against none other than Cherry Mancake and the Philadelphia Melmetal's. Now, I actually have battled Cherry before in another league, I think several years. I don't remember when we last battled, but we were in, I think we've battled a few times together if I remember correctly. It's been a very long time. It's been a very long time. I don't know if this is Cherry's first Gen 9 draft league. I'm not sure. But it's the first one we're in together, and we are battling for the SDA. I am so immensely excited. Here are the teams, by the way. Plop! Probably should have said something before, but there you go. There's the teams. And, yeah, very, very scary teams. I'm really looking forward to this game. Alright, so we see Tusk, Bundle, Gothitelle, Low Kicks, Yuxi, and Electros. Okay, very interesting. Alright, so we got 2 Terra Caps and Low Kicks and Gothitelle, so that's important to note. Part of me is pretty tempted to lead with Gemstone. I think I kind of want to lead Diancie here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead Diancie here. Diancie's a pretty good lead against almost everything, minus, I would say, Yuxi. And actually, we could see a lead Yuxi rocks, which is something we do have to keep in mind. But I guess with that all being said, good luck, have fun to my opponent. Let's freaking do this, baby! Woo! Hey y'all, before continuing the video, I just wanted to take a second to plug my Ko-Fi page. I'm currently saving money to eventually buy a laptop to help with editing so I can get you all more videos, so any support is immensely appreciated. You'll not only have access to videos a day early, but you'll also have access to team previews, exclusive benefits on my Discord server, the ability to vote in exclusive polls, and even be named after one of my Pokemon on my Draft League and NUZLOCKE teams if you become a member, along with many other benefits. If y'all enjoy my content, then I highly recommend checking it out. With that out of the way, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop into the rest of the video. Alrighty, good luck, have fun to my opponent. Let's freaking do this. What do we see for the lead here? It could be Goth, it could be Low Kicks, could be Yuxi. What do we see? We see 630, that is Yuxi. Okay, so I am very tempted to lead Cheesesteak now, or go into Cheesesteak, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Cheesesteak here. I'm fully expecting probably Stealth Rocks to come up here, if I had to guess. Alright, Cheesesteak is going to hit the field. Let's freaking go. We love to see it. Alrighty, what do we see? We just see a straight up U-turn, actually. Never mind. Okay, very interesting. Alright, I'm definitely glad no hazards are going up. We don't need Cheesesteak in this game necessarily. The Cheesesteak is honestly here more so for, like, threats, like, just to kind of chip things down. And we do see Low Kicks come in here, actually. A first impression cannot KO me, and I think you're forced to click either first impression or Sucker Punch here, so I'm gonna click Will-O-Wisp. Oh, we just see another U-turn. Very interesting. That deals a decent chunk of damage. It's not banded. It's definitely not banded. That's Scarfed, actually. That is Scarfed. That is absolutely Scarfed. Probably max speed Scarf if it outsped me. No, it can still be adamant and choice Scarf, at least with the speed investment I have. So we're gonna see what we get burned here. Thankfully, Diancie is a very reliable way to beat Low Kicks. The only problem is Low Kicks can, like, my opponent definitely has a lot of ways to 1v1 Diancie, which is a problem. Alright, we do see the Electros come in, that does get burned, so that is good to know. Alright, assuming your AV, Hex does a decent chunk of damage. I do have the Colbur Berry, so I do definitely live a knockoff here. I think I just go for a Hex. I could also go King Me here, actually. I could do that as well, I guess. You know what, forget it, I'm going King Me. I'm going King Me here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go King Me, just because I could get damaged here, but I think you're going for a knockoff if I had to guess. Or you could be going for like a Volt Switch or a U-turn. So let's see what they go for. They just go for knockoff. That's fine. I'm okay with this. That is fine by me. We do lose our Chopple Berry here, which is a bit unfortunate, but we will make do with it what we can. So I do think Great Tusk has a very good chance of coming in here, so I think I just click Zen Headbutt here. They could opt to stay in too, but if it has knockoff, there's a decent chance it's physical. It could be mixed. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens here, I guess. Alright, so we do opt to see a U-turn here. This is definitely a very like pivoting heavy team, which makes me wish I had hazards, but it is what it is. We do not have hazards, unfortunately. We see Eternal Sun come out, which I'm guessing is Great Tusk. That is Great Tusk, absolutely. Alright, Zen Headbutt, bada bing, bada boom. We got that read right. That does a decent chunk of damage, which I will gladly take. Now I think I have to go Shaman here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go Shaman. I do have Seed Flare for this thing. Low Kicks is probably what's going to be the answer into this, maybe even Yuxi as well, but that's why we have Protect. We have Protect for first impression, so that is very nice. Although, now that I think about it, now that it's Scarfed, it's definitely not first impression. It's absolutely not first impression. And yeah, Shaman doesn't have the best matchup in this game now, so I'm okay with sending in Shaman here. Shaman is going to be another kind of chipper Pokemon in this game. We see a double here, which is very interesting. Do we see low kicks come in? No, we don't. This is Bundle. I am okay with nuking Bundle. I am absolutely more than okay with nuking Bundle. Seed Flare is going to KO this thing. Yep. Yep. That's what I do. I just go for Seed Flare. This thing could be Scarfed as well, because it is not Booster. It's absolutely not Booster, so we'll see in a second. We do just see a U-turn here, so that's fine. That is fine. We're gonna get a heavy hit. We're gonna get a heavy hit off here, which is the most important thing. We are gonna see Bye come back in, which I believe is low kicks, if I remember correctly. Yep, that is in fact low kicks. So we are gonna fire off our Seed Flare, bada bing, bada boom, doing a crap ton of damage, I must say. And we're probably gonna see a U-turn here. I'm gonna actually punish that, and I'm gonna go into White Hot. Do I go into White Hot here? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go into White Hot. I could go into Diancie. Maybe I should have gone into Diancie, but at the very least, low kicks will be heavily punished by this Rocky Helmet play. That's kind of my goal right now. Also, again, worth noting that Iron Bundle does have U-turn, so I do have to keep that in mind. We're gonna get some heavy chip off on this thing, which is really great. Abso-frickin-lutely. Fare thee wells. And actually, the good thing about this play in particular, this forces my opponent to play around this, basically. Be My Baby. This is Gothitelle, I think, which I'm okay with. I just Toxic you every single time. Get Toxic, and if you try to get greedy with Calm Mind, I'm just going to go for the Encore and Encore lock you into it, and I'm just gonna punish that. We are just gonna opt to see a Psychic here, which is fine. That makes sense. Bada bing, bada boom. That does KO. Salazzle goes down here, but at the very least, this Terra Captain is Toxic and put on a timer, which is massive for Diancie in particular. I think I am forced to go into King Me here, but that's fine. I'm okay with this. Alrighty. We've gained strength from the Fallen. Let's go. Ironhead is going to do a big chunk to literally anything that wants to switch in here. We could see another switch into Great Tusk, but last time I clicked Zen Headbutt, so I don't think that's happening. And if it does, we're still going to heavily punish with an Ironhead. You could also try to land a Focus Blast. That could also be a thing. You could also think I'm a higher speed tier. All right, so we do see the swap here. Do we see Great Tusk is the question. We see Eternal Sun, which is going to be, yeah, Great Tusk once again. This will still do a decent chunk of damage to this thing, though. Yeah, heck yeah, we'll take that. All right, last time we saw the double. This time, we're probably going to see the fighting move. I don't really need Cheesesteak. I guess I need Cheesesteak for Yuxi. It also helps against Bundle too, but I do think Bundle is Scarf. You know what? I think I'm gonna go Shaman here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go Shaman. I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go Shaman. I think that's my better play to make here. Unfortunately, Shaman's name would be Gracidia, but I do not have, yeah, the close combat, that makes sense. Okay, that's gonna deal a big chunk of damage. Doesn't quite KO though, which is great. Absolutely great, we love to see it. Now, you could be Scarfed. I'm just going to click Air Slash though, because I can and I want to. I should outspeed you unless you're Scarfed. All right, so we do see the swap here. Do we see low kicks coming in on a Seed Flare? Probably not, probably is gonna be Yuxi. It's gonna be Electros, actually. That makes sense, that does make sense. Bada bing, bada boom, Air Slash. Burn coming in clutch as well, which is very nice, I must say. U-turn is a rather obvious play. I think I might actually protect here just to see what this thing wants to do. It can't really set up that easily, so I'm just gonna protect. Let's see what you want to go for. We're gonna see here, U-turn. That makes sense. All right, I do still wish I had Rocky Helmet up, but it is fine. We're gonna make do with it. At the very least, this also gives me a bit more chip on this thing too. My question right now is, do I value Shaman enough? I could go Stormy here, actually. Is there a reason I don't? Bundle. Bundle exists. That's why I don't go Stormy here. You know, I'm gonna go Cheesesteak here. I'm gonna go Cheesesteak. I'm gonna go Cheesesteak. It's probably gonna be a U-turn, but it's fine. We're gonna make do with it. Cheesesteak comes back in. I mean, low kicks is there, so low kicks is always going to be a possible switch. Yeah, U-turn, and it's going to be low kicks coming back in here, which is going to be unfortunate. Yeah, so it's going to be this thing. My only issue right now is the fact that, unfortunately, Diancie is walled by Yuxi. So Yuxi, I think, might be my opponent's endgame, in all honesty. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Hex. It hits everything really hard. My opponent has to debate whether I'm going for a Will-O-Wisp or whether I'm going for a Hex, basically, because I've already revealed Will-O-Wisp on Electros. We are going to see Knockoff. We do see the Culver Berry. Do we live this, though? We don't. That is unfortunate. Big oops. Hashtag big oops right there. However, fortunately, this does give me a very free switch into this thing, which is very awesome. Kingambit with 2 allies fainted is going to deal a crap ton of damage against literally everything. And we know by this point you're choice scarfed, so I think I just click Ironhead once again. Yep, I just click Ironhead. I just click Ironhead here. There's zero reason for me not to. Both Diancie and Kingambit are immensely valuable in this endgame, so I do have to play them very carefully. But yeah, once again, low kicks is obviously scarfed. Yeah, obvious reason, obvious is obvious. So low kicks is switching out. Let's see what wants to die here. It's going to be Eternal Sun. That is Great Tusk. I think Great Tusk just dies here. I think it's in range for this Ironhead. Yep, it is. Abso-freaking-lutely. Goodbye, Great Tusk. One of the biggest threats on this team, honestly. My opponent is definitely thinking, this is a very carefully played out game, which I kind of respect. I really love how this game is being played so far. Be My Baby, that is going to be, is that Bundle? No, that's Gothitelle. Okay, that makes sense. The way this is being brought in makes me think that it's going to be Terra Fairy, perhaps? I might have to just bank on a Focus Blast miss. Frick it. I play lucky. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, we are going to see the Terra. So the Terra is revealed on Gothitelle, which is very important information. What do we see? Is it Terra Fairy? It is Terra Fairy. That makes sense. All right, you better hope this Focus Blast lands, buddy. You better hope this Focus Blast lands, buddy. Terra Blast. Oh, okay, that's fine. This thing is dead then. This thing is straight up dead. Whew, that's still a decent chunk of damage, but this thing is dead now, which is the most important thing. Boom. Perfect. Gothitelle is down. Terra Captain is out of the way. Big threat, especially for Diancie, is out of the way. Bye. So this is going to be low kicks coming back in here. You have to be going for a close combat or something like that, I imagine. Close combat's still 2 shots, which is the unfortunate thing. Diancie walls it fairly well, though, so I'm gonna go switch into Diancie. Obvious play is obvious. Yuxi could also be an issue, too, but this is what we're gonna do, and I think I Trick Room here, actually. We are just gonna see a U-turn. That makes sense. Okay, 630, so this is gonna be Yuxi coming back in here. I think what I'm going to do here, burned. Oh, are you Trick? Ooh, I like that. Me likey. Alrighty, in this case, I think I'm going to Terra Fairy, just to reveal it, and I'm going to click Trick Room. And pray to God that you're not Calm Mind, but if you are, then we have ways to beat it. Alright, Terra Fairy Diancie, do your freaking thing, baby. Let's dance. Let's have some fun. Trick, that's fine. I'm okay with this. This is probably best case scenario, honestly. Let Diancie get burned. I am more than okay with this. Alright, so they get the Covert Cloak now, which is important to note. We are going to set up the Trick Room. Now, do I think you're clicking Focus Blast? Absolutely not. You're not clicking Focus Blast on a Terra Fairy Diancie. You're not doing that. If you seriously click that against me right now, that would be, if you click like Drain Punch, like that is insane tech. To be fair, they could be running it. They could absolutely be running it, but I don't think there's a way for King Me to fall here. Frick it, I'm going King Me. I'm going King Me here. That's what I'm doing here. I'm going King Me. Because I think this thing is going to be switching out with a U-turn if I had to guess. And if it doesn't, then we still heavily punish, which is really good. So Kingambit's going to come in on the field. Let's go, Kingambit. Let's have some fun. We do see a U-turn here. That makes sense. Does diddly squat to me, though. Bye. So that is going to be this thing. If you have First Impression, that is really good prep. I just go for an Iron Head here. Nope, they don't have it. Low kicks goes down. Alrighty. Looks like Kingambit might be picking up 2 more KOs. If I had to guess here, Electros is probably what's coming back in. My opponent's definitely thinking right now. They are absolutely thinking right now. We are going to see Electros come in here. Let's see. Alright, you're still, I think my best play here is to switch out. Yeah, my best play here is to absolutely swap. And I think here is when I finally go into Kilowattrel. Yep, I'm gonna go Kilowattrel here. 0 reason for me not to. I need to save Kingambit, because Kingambit endgame here looks really, like Kingambit and Diancie endgame here look really good. And I don't need Kilowattrel at this point. At this point, I need Kilowattrel to outspeed Iron Bundle. That's the most useful it'll be. So, and like getting a Tailwind up as well for real immense speed control with Volt Switch as well. So that's kind of my goal. Worst case scenario is Electros goes for a U-turn here. I don't think that they will. I think they're going to try to go for a kill. And if they do, Iron Bundle just comes in and gets a kill, which is fine, because then I just send in Diancie, and then I just click Draining Kiss or something like that. So this is fine. We're going to send in Stormy, finally hitting the field. Let's freaking go. The other thing about this as well, I think we still have one more turn of Trick Room. Maybe. I think we have one more turn of Trick Room. 630. Okay, so this is Yuxi. That's fine. Alrighty, I go ahead and click Tailwind here because there's 0 reason for me not to. Yep, Trick Room ends this turn. I go for Tailwind. Stealth Rocks. That's fine. This late in the game, that's fine. I'm okay with that. At this point, like this late in the game, that is completely fine by me. We're setting up our Tailwind. Alrighty, I am going to reserve my Thunderbolt Supercharge just because I want to be able to hit things as hard as possible in the future, like maybe Iron Bundle. Or actually, do I need to do that? I really don't. Iron Bundle will just die to everything. So I think I just go for a Thunderbolt here. Yeah, forget it. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt. No reason for me not to here. They do opt to hard swap with Yuxi, so we are probably gonna see Electros here, but Electros is still going to take a pretty big chunk of damage, honestly. This is gonna be a non-insignificant chunk of damage. Yeah, that's all good with me. I'm okay with this. Alright, and I really hate to do it to you, but we need chip on this thing. Air slash, bada bing, bada boom. Get some flinch hacks going. There we go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is my weird god. I'm sorry. Alright, yeah, I just go for it one more time. Air slash, bada bing, bada boom. We should, like, die here. Or no, they just go for a U-turn. We still have one more turn of this, so that's fine. And then I just go for Thunderbolt, I think. I think I just go for Thunderbolt on Yuxi, honestly. I could also just go for an Air Slash. I think actually that's what I do. Christ and Chill. That's going to be this thing. Tailwind does peter out here, which is fine. I'm okay with that. On the off chance, I'm just going to click Thunderbolt here. It's a very obvious play, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now, actually, wait a minute. Oh wait, no, never mind. It naturally outspeed me now. All right, I think I need Gemstone to survive this incoming attack, which is going to be a bit tough. But you know what? We dodge Hydro Pumps. We dodge Hydro Pumps. This is fine. We dodge Hydro Pumps here. We're dodging Hydro Pumps. We're dodging Hydro Pumps, baby. This thing could also be Choice Scarfed for Dragapult as well. Because if I still have Dragapult, Dragapult also wins here. Yeah, this thing has to be Scarfed. This thing absolutely has to be Scarfed. We are going to see Yuxi come in. This is best case scenario because then I just get some free health points back, which is very nice. We're also going to get some info on this spread. Alright, does a decent chunk of damage, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Honestly, that's a pretty significant chunk of damage here. At this point, you are on a timer. I think I just Draining Kiss. I click Trick Room here. I absolutely click Trick Room here. I absolutely, every single time, click Trick Room. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm still gonna, like, that's fine. Like, I choice locked into Draining Kiss. But, like, I'm still gonna get HP back regardless, which is great for Iron Bundle, because Bundle can't guarantee one-shot me. Yeah, I just Draining Kiss here one more time. U-turn, that's, again, best case scenario. I'm gonna get HP back. I'm gonna get HP back on something. So this is best case scenario. As long as Iron Bundle gets chipped a little bit, I win the game. That's what this comes down to. As long as Iron Bundle gets chipped, I win the game. Draining Kiss, bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna get maximum chance to live that we can get, honestly, at this point against the Hydro Pump. Oh, never mind. I was calcing Hydro Pump when I still had the Rock type. So actually, yeah, I'm fine. This is okay. I should 1v1 this every single time. Yeah, this is fine. I Draining Kiss. No reason for me not to. No reason for me not to at all here. Absolutely none. Hydro Pump. They do land the Hydro Pump, but we are Terra Fairy. Whew, that's still a lot of damage. That's still a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. But this is the chip that we need to win the game with Kingambit. This is the chip we need to win with Kingambit. So this is, yeah, I'm more than okay with this. I am absolutely more than okay with this. We win the game here, I'm pretty sure. Our Encore also ended, but I mean, there's no point. I just click Draining Kiss here. That's all I do. Yuxi should not be able to 1v1 Kingambit at all in the slightest. So yeah, we do see Hydro Pump here. Bada bing, bada boom. Does a decent chunk of damage. But yeah, Iron Bundle goes down here. Yuxi shouldn't have anything to really 1v1 me. Yuxi getting burned by its own Flame Warp, it was very good tech, but that absolutely helped save me in this entire game. Really well played by Cherry. Cherry had me on the ropes, dude. Cherry absolutely had me on the ropes. This was a terrifying game. Really amazing prep with all the pivoting, the choice scarfed users as well. I'm assuming the bundle was scarfed. Low kicks was scarfed as obvious reasons is obvious. The protect came in clutch kind of, sort of, a little bit, tiny bit, just to help get chip off a little bit on, or no, to get intel on something, that's what it was, but I do think I played, like, Diancie and Kingambit were, like, the two Pokemon that looked really good into this team. Terra and Diancie in particular, like, Yuxi was the one Pokemon that Diancie couldn't really handle that reliably, and even then, like, I'm still doing a major chunk of damage to this thing. Like, even for, like, Revavroom or Sneasler, like, I had Earth Power, I had the Covert Cloak for Sneasler as well, just in case they wanted to go for a super effective Dire Claw, then I just pick up the KO or something like that, so this was a very, very good game, very, very scary team by Cherry as well, but again, really well played. GG's, I'm technically starting off my season with week 2, so we're starting off with a win. I will gladly take it. Already seeing the absolute behemoth power of this team. Absolutely immense power. And, yeah, I think defensive Salazzle could have been a bit more useful. I was really hoping that Cherry would have gotten greedy with the Calm Mind from the freaking, the Gothitelle, but it is what it is. Again, really well played by my opponent. In general, I think I just had the, I think I just had the prep for it. I think I just had the prep to help 1v1 the Pivoters. Yeah, really well played. If the Rocks had gone up turn 1, if the Rocks went up turn 1, this would have been an extremely different game, for the record. Like, if Rocks gone up turn 1, this would have been a very different game. I would have lost. 100% of the time, I would have lost. So I'm very glad that rocks didn't go up until the mid-late game. But yeah, GG's again. Really well played. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to check out Cherry down in the description below. Fantastic dude. Really love him. Really love his content. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace out, mates!